Hello, welcome to our On Campus with Game On Boys Basketball Show. I'm your host, Jeff Beideman, and joining me here in the Penridge Wrestling Room is Renee Washington. And Renee, it's great to have you back live on the show.
Yes, I'm glad to be back.
Doing remotes here, so it's great to have you back on the show. All right, we got the state playoffs kicking off this weekend, and boy, it's great to be on the top line of the state bracket. That means you won a district championship. And we have two of our area teams that did that, Abington at 6A and Faith Christian at 1A.
Yes, it's been exciting for both of those teams. And starting off with Abington, they did it. I mean,
What
they
a
talked
ball
about
game.
this. Oh, yeah. They talked about this, winning last year, coming back in to defend their district title. And also, this is something their program has won 3 titles in the last 4 years. So for senior Robbie Heath, he made history in winning 3 titles in his high school career. And it was an exciting game against PW. I mean, they were trailing at halftime. They won the third quarter. It was like 29-8. They outscored Plymouth White Marsh. And that's a game everybody was looking forward to seeing.
Oh,
and
the
it was
Colonials were
exciting.
undefeated.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
saying that is you beat an undefeated team in a
Exactly.
district title game.
There is so much that went on in that game between PW being undefeated, between 2 top teams playing each other. Robbie Heath and Eric Dixon had 25 points, and it was just an exciting game for everyone. I mean, unfortunately, someone had to lose, but it wasn't Abington.
Right. And we got Faith at the 1A level. Kind of a surprise, a little bit of an upset in the title game.
Yeah, and what people don't realize is last year, or not everyone may realize this, last year Girard College knocked off Faith Christian Academy in the district final. I was there for that. And in the
then they
state
got 'em again.
semifinals.
Right.
They beat them twice
Right.
last year. So for Faith Christian Academy to play them again in the district final, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. And they won. And for them, they won in overtime. It was thrilling. My Athlete of the Week nominee, Sawyer Smith, who had all 8 of their overtime points, including the game-winning basket in the final seconds. You just can't draw it up any better than that. So Faith Christian Academy and Abington, 2 teams we talked about as top teams in the area, and teams that maybe can make that run towards Hershey. So
Hey, again, it's
we'll
nice
see.
to be on that top line.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt about it. All right, now we've also got Holy Ghost at the 5A level, Conwell Egan at the 4A level, and we can't forget about Dock at 2A. Some teams, they got into the tournament here, maybe not the best in terms of a bracket spot, but have a chance maybe to win a game or 2.
Exactly, and for all 3 of those teams in their districts, so starting off with Dock Mennonite, a team that has had a great postseason, starting with winning the BAL title, and they've kind of gained some momentum going into state, so that's something that they were looking forward to, and they're back again.
And Mike Fergus, a coach who has experience in the postseason and
Exactly.
how to win.
Yep, and same thing with Holy Ghost Prep. This is something that they were trying to get to. Obviously, they had a tall task playing Pencrest in the district, in districts, and now that they were able to get back in with a playback win, their team, Jack Rittenmeyer, Sean Elliott, Jack Elliott, tons of players on their team that are looking to step up and really make some noise. It's going to be a really tough first round for them, though.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Conwell Egan. They won the state title actually in 2015, and they're back again. So their seniors have had a taste of winning a championship, and they want to finish the way they started. But I don't know if it's going to be this year. We'll see.
All right, and at the 6A level, Abington is not going to states by themselves. We have 4 other area teams, Bensalem, Neshaminy, CB West, and Penridge, also maybe with some chances to do something here, or if nothing else, getting good state experience.
Exactly, and we talked about this on last week's show. I mean, obviously it's easy for everyone to follow Abington and their run, but there are other teams. Bensalem and Neshaminy each had to win last Tuesday, and they did it. In exciting games, Bensalem won in overtime, Neshaminy won by 4. So when they played each other Friday night, I mean, at that point, yes, you want to win, but it was more about getting another game under your belt to prepare for the first round of states. And so those are 2 teams that honestly were knocked out early on in districts and won their playback games and got in states.
All the way back.
And worked their way back in and earned this spot. And then we do have Central Bucks West, who, after losing to PW, turned around and lost again to Lower Marion. 2 losses in a row is not like them. That's not something that they've really had to deal with at all this season. So it'll be very interesting to see how they bounce back in the first round against Emmaus. And for Penridge, where we are right now, they have a really tough first round draw in Roman Catholic. The Philadelphia Catholic League champion.
One of the top teams in the state.
Yeah, I mean, I know in even doing a feature story on them and being around them this season, they were looking forward to getting to states and making a good run. It's something that happened a couple years ago, and they're hoping to go farther. But with playing Roman Catholic,
sometimes it's about the draw.
Yeah, that's a little tough.
It really is. All right, if nothing else, we got a lot of teams and states and a lot of games to follow and watch
Exactly.
and enjoy. All right, that'll do it for our boys basketball show. We'd like to thank Penridge High School for hosting Game On. A reminder, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at HS Game On. Thanks again for watching, and Renee and I will see you next week.